All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master. And well, if you noticed, I didn't have any videos for last week. Well, that was because of, well, this. Me and Bam Bam were down at STX, WorldPAC's yearly training event that is now actually back in session. And we got a bunch of training. This is all my manuals from, well, 3 days of 4-hour classes twice a day. So we got a lot of training. There's several shows like this a year, and I can't tell you how immeasurably valuable they are. There's Vision in Kansas City. There's the TST big event. There is WorldPAC's STX. And then you have the ASTE up in North Carolina. North Carolina and Vision are put on by ASA from those states, but anybody can go to the training. Billy's been to Vision. They're just awesome events for lots of reasons. We're going to talk about it. By the way, thanks for everybody that stopped me at STX and said hi. I got recognized, well, 30 seconds walking into the building. I was in line to check into the hotel and got recognized. And I got recognized, well, pretty much the entire weekend. Side note, last night there, me and Bam Bam went and had dinner. We didn't go to the final event because we were both exhausted. A lot of training. Had dinner, chatted. I stopped at the restroom. On the way out, got stopped. Somebody introduced himself, not a problem. But on the way, walking back to split up, Bam Bam go to his room, I go to my room. Bam Bam reiterated why he does not want to be on camera. He does not want that kind of notoriety. So, it still ain't going to happen. Sorry, guys. Bam Bam will not come on camera. I've offered him literally money. I will give you the income from that video. Just come on camera. No go. So, side note. But it's not just the information you get from training, networking, meeting tons of people that might, help you one day. It is immeasurable, those connections. Now I got to see Mike Salazar Diagnostics, Keith Perkins, Chris Martino, Brandon Steckler, hung out with him a little bit. Lots of great instructors that I interacted with. And it's been awesome seeing them again in person because I haven't seen them in, well, a couple years because of everything going on. But those kind of connections are immeasurable. Getting with, getting your own brain trust. Somebody you can call when you've got a different problem that you've never seen before. This industry, especially on the independent side, where you see anything and everything, you're going to run into stuff that is not something you've run into before, but they might have. So one of the benefits of those kind of events is just the networking. Now, I will tell you, this book right here, as you can see, this is a 4-hour class too. Fuel Pump Pulse Width Modulation and 3-Phase Circuit by Gary Smith. If you have a chance to take this class, take it. It will melt your brain. He goes very in-depth into, circuits internally into the PCM, H-bridges, MOSFETs, FETs, intense electrical engineering that will immeasurably increase your understanding of how circuits work. It was a great class and mind melting. I mean, it was very advanced. There was in a side note, I felt sorry for the kid that apprenticed with Humble Mechanic who was in the class with me because I think he was a little intimidated by the course material, thinking it was just going to be a fuel pump class. I didn't know it was going to be like that either. I just thought it was, I really need to, understand how these 3-phase pumps work, which I very much do now and a whole lot more. Also, got to take PJ Walters, aka Voltage Drop Diagnostics here on YouTube, his Toyota class. Toyota Drivability and Diagnostics. I was seriously impressed with, well, PJ. A lot of the classes, now keep in mind, multiple days of, well, guys that normally don't sit around all day, sitting around in a classroom, and a lot of the classes, well, they start very slow. You're just coming back from lunch, you just got up, and well, let's just say there's a lot of head bobbing going on in those early hours of a class. His class was not like that. His class was very energetic. He just kept going. There wasn't a lot of BS in it. Very impressed with PJ. He's got a great future as an instructor. So if you have the opportunity to take one of his classes, take it. I learned not a lot of stuff in his class. Keep in mind, I'm very familiar with Toyota EVAP systems, which is a lot of what the class focused on, but I still learned stuff. I still learned a lot of valuable information from PJ. You know, I already knew his system for diagnosing EVAP systems on Toyotas, but I still picked up a lot of good tips in that class. So I can't stress the importance of, when it comes to these kind of events, I know they're expensive. I didn't pay for this one, my boss did. But it's such an invaluable thing for you as a technician to go to these events and really learn a lot of valuable information. Also, I didn't mention him before, but some of you longtime viewers might remember Andrew. Andrew used to work here. He now is a shop foreman at a shop down in South Georgia. Got to hang out with him a bunch, along with his entire shop, because they either go to Vision or STX, and they decided to go to STX because they could drive and didn't have to wear masks in a plane. So a lot of fun hanging out with him, good catching up with him. You know, he's got a baby just like Bam Bam does. It was awesome seeing him again, hanging out. Miss him at the shop. So anyway, get your butt to training. You're never too old to get more training, because you can always learn stuff. So as always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.